time. Walter Ray 6-2 head-to-head with Pete Weber, including 3-0 in title matches, but Pete has won head-to-head with Walter in a major championship. The combatants are ready. Walter Ray tries to tie the record. We look at the head-to-head, as we mentioned coming out of the commercial break a moment ago. 3-0 in title matches. Last time the St. Clair Classic in '97. It's been a long time since they met with this much at stake. Dream matchup. Starts now. Looked like he might have the big 4 for a second there. Has a 4-7 instead.
Yeah, huge break here because you don't want to start the title match of a major championship with a big 4. Although we've seen Walter Ray make the big 4 on television, the only person to do that, but Walter would much rather just shoot the 4-7.
Old Denny takes care of it. Folks, we're bowling for $100,000, and to these two legends, certainly the money's important. But winning another major championship for Walter, it would be his 7th. It would be his 41st career title to tie Earl Anthony's all-time tour title record. That's, in our sport, as big as Barry Bonds' pursuit of Hank Aaron this year. 755 homers. It is the all-time title record. This is a big moment.
And they continue.
4-season exemption. Pete goes for his 8th major.
And they continue on that lane.
Well, you know, Pete's the higher seed. He gets choice of finishing lanes. Right lane again, an issue. Pete decides to start the match on the right lane and finish on the left. I think the problem for Pete, though, is I think Walter Ray's got a pretty good look on the right lane, only because he's going much straighter.
All of those TV final appearances in major events. Wow, look at the names. Pete Weber, Walter Ray, Earl Anthony, Mike Albee, Mark Robb. Legends. That came in high, crossing over. Very lucky only to have the 10.
Okay.
Right now, this championship pair is starting to set up, to me, what looks like the best way to get to the pocket is by going as straight as you possibly can. The left lane looks like you have to get way in if you hook it at all. And the right lane looks really tight down the lane. Quite honestly, I think that is advantage Walter Ray.
His last major championship came February 8th, 2004. U.S. Open in Fountain Valley at the Convention Center. That was the arena final was held right next to Disneyland, Orange County. Been a while. Walter Ray also won his last major in '04. He wants another badly.
Walter Ray going to a different ball as we see our Ace Hardware matchup, Dave.
Look at the titles, folks. 72 combined, 13 majors, and a little bit of cash on the bottom line there.
Yeah, how about the cash flow, too, huh? Pete Weber, Walter Ray Williams Jr., all those titles, all those major championship victories, all that money.
Top 2 all-time in earnings. It sure does carry.
And the biggie, Walter Ray trying to tie the late, great Earl Anthony's record, 41 titles.
Walter has told us all season long this is 3rd try of the year and 7th overall to try to catch Earl. People at Pro-Ams will stop him. Come on, Walter, when are you going to do it? Or we're rooting you on, Walter. We're cheering for you so hard. He answers them all while he's signing the autographs. Wow. He's got a split. Woof.
I finally get one out there and it hooks back. God.
4-7-9, unusual leave.
This is all from Pete leaving 2 pins and 2 8s on that right lane, trying to get the ball to hook just a little bit more down the lane and face up the pocket.
Tough one. Wow! Has it! That is a huge pickup on a split for PDW.
That's why he's won 32 titles. That's why he's won 7 majors. That's why he's one of the most feared players to ever roll a bowling ball down the lane.
Pete and Walter, in their matches leading up to the TV show, have taken to listening to iPods when they're not bowling. Pete told us today he's only got 80 songs on his iPod. Single pin 4 here. And his wife Tracy has helped him load up that iPod, but when he needs to really crank one up, sometimes on a spare or in that split a moment ago, he'll have the hard rock going. Try to get him really pumped up. Jack for the big moment. And if he's going to slow down his ball speed, change the rev rate, go from inside with a lot of hook, he'll listen to some softer rock. So that iPod helps him get in the mood. Well, he's in the championship mood here today. And down by 15 to Walter Ray Williams Jr. One achieves incredible history. The two legends. Great match continues next.
During the auto
On Pete Weber.
4th frame for Walter.
Wow.
Does just that. All 10 down in the pit.
He's got the carry factor on his side too. Watch this. This isn't even flush. Watch all 10 go down. He's got the angle of the pocket. He went from 15 to 16 pounds recently. An extra pound of weight slapping those pins around.
Worked well for him. He seemed very confident when we met with him today before the TV show. Could this be the day, bowling fans, that Walter Ray ties the all-time record? Perhaps. He's got a big lead, and he's looking awfully good, and Page knows it.
Who do you think's more nervous, him or Page?
I think Page is.
Absolutely.
No
right now.
question about that. Amazing fact also, the last ever title Earl Anthony won, the legend, came at the PBA National, Toledo 1983, his 41st and final title. That event renamed the World Championship in 2002. Pete gets a break, too.
Wow, a strike on that lane. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. A strike on that lane.
Don't count this guy out just yet. Pete Weber gets lined up and look for him to make another adjustment on the left lane. He's gone high the last 2 times. He says, oh, finally a strike on that lane? Right now, he's got to string him from here on out. Oh, my.
Can you believe the 710?
Wow.
Tracy can't.
This is just not to be.
And Walter Ray talked to us about his breaks that he got this week, and it looks like apparently it's continuing.
Only been done 3 times on TV. Will not be done again. Yes, stay rook. You're safe. 91 in Arizona. The last time on TV we saw 710 successfully converted. And look at the lead balloon to 47 pins. Walter Ray looks here for the 5-bagger. Chance to go up 57.